I'm Rick Waters, Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Chinese and Mongolian Affairs. On behalf of all of us at the State Department, congratulations to the U.S.-China Policy Foundation. For 26 years, you all have been building bridges between the American and Chinese people. And the importance of your work certainly hasn't diminished. Track 2 efforts like these often play an important role in building guardrails during times of intense competition. I want to use my time to focus on how we approach China and outline some priorities as we move forward. As Secretary Blinken has said, the relationship between the United States and the People's Republic of China is the biggest geopolitical test of the 21st century. You've heard it before. Our relationship with the PRC will be competitive when it should be, collaborative when it can be, and adversarial when it must be. This relationship is defined by intense competition. We will continue to invest in ourselves at home to outcompete China, and we will continue to work with our allies and partners. And that intense competition requires equally intense diplomacy. This is why we are focused on responsibly managing this competition. To that end, in the last 10 months alone, we have had 2 leader-level phone calls and a virtual meeting, 3 meetings at the minister or deputy minister level, and numerous working-level meetings here at State. We are putting forward an affirmative vision. We are focused on protecting and reinforcing the rules-based international system, and we are committed to promoting the shared values that it supports. We are working with our allies and partners on protecting values to shape the international environment in a way that reflects our values and our interests. We are strengthening alliances, both new and old. Amidst all this intense competition, we will also continue to talk to China about areas where our interests align. Climate is one example. In the U.S.-China Joint Glasgow Declaration at COP26 in October, we committed to work together to enhance action with the aim of keeping a limit to warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius within reach. We continue to urge China to take bold action on the climate crisis because it is in all of our interests to do so. We also believe our interests align when it comes to global health, counter-narcotics, and other transnational issues. And on education, the United States welcomes international students, including legitimate students and scholars from China, who contribute to the rich intellectual traditions and diversity that make the U.S. educational experience on our campuses one of a kind. Since the administration began issuing student visas for PRC citizens again this past May, after we were briefly suspended due to COVID, we have issued more than 90,000 visas. 50 years ago, with our first ping-pong match, the United States and China made a commitment to education, engagement, and exchange. And this year, in recognition of ping-pong diplomacy, at the World Table Tennis Championships, a U.S. PRC mixed doubles team competed together and won bronze. To the Policy Foundation, thank you for bringing us together tonight, and thank you all for the work you do all year long to strengthen this important relationship.